Well, hi there, everybody, and good Wednesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here, starting off a bit chilly this morning, but hey, at least we got sunshine. There's not too much wind right now. We will see some changes later in the day, but for this morning, a lot of sunshine. I think the clouds are overdone in eastern Nebraska. We are going to see a lot of sunshine to start things off. Notice though a cold front starting to make its way in for the afternoon hours. Behind that front, winds will start to crank up out of the north and the northwest. Temperatures may actually drop later in the day, especially as clouds start to move in here. With this disturbance coming in, you'll see those clouds first up north, clouds later in the day farther south, and a slight chance of light rain. And as it gets cold enough, maybe even a few snowflakes mixed in. We're not looking for much around the Tri-Cities. I would say probably a 4 to 8 o'clock time frame. Eastern Nebraska, probably a 5 to 9 o'clock time frame, maybe 10 o'clock actually here, and maybe a little better chance of a few snowflakes mixing into eastern Nebraska. Chilly and breezy tonight. Through the overnight hours, we'll keep us a few clouds around through the overnight and into tomorrow morning. After waking up to a few clouds, breezy winds, chilly conditions, it remains chilly during the day, but the winds die back later in the afternoon hours, and we'll also see sunshine return to much of the area for the day on Thursday. So not a terrible day, just not overly nice out there for your Thursday. The good news is, though, things are going to turn much better very quickly. Looking at your highs for today, mid to upper 40s up north. Some of these may be earlier afternoon highs. Again, temperatures will start to drop later in the afternoon as that system comes in. So we'll start off with lots of sun for the morning, and then we'll be looking at that chance of some light rain and maybe even some snow in the afternoon, increasing winds. Out west, you'll see increasing winds, but that's about it. Mostly you're going to see a lot of sunshine out towards the west with upper 40s, low to mid 50s, maybe a couple of clouds out around the Lexington, Beaver City area. Heading towards the south here, again, lots of sun, and then eventually maybe a couple of clouds late in the day, small chance of rain, and maybe some snow towards about supper time or so. And I think that chance of precipitation is very slim down in northern portions of Kansas. Eastern Nebraska facing the best chance of precipitation, but probably not until about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or afterwards here. Mainly sunny skies, mid to upper 40s to right around 50 degrees. Your extended forecast, again, tomorrow, again, the chillier weather, breezy conditions tomorrow morning, less wind tomorrow afternoon, lots of sun for Friday and Saturday, and great recovery in the temperature department. 50s on Friday, well into the 60s on Saturday, maybe even approaching 70 for some of you on Saturday. Now Sunday, another one of those weak disturbances comes through, especially in the morning hours. That's going to bring a slight chance of rain, mainly in the morning, a high in the morning before I think we see some falling temperatures in the afternoon. The winds will crank up behind that system. Now another thing about it, though, it doesn't look like as much cold air will be coming in with this storm system. So I've actually bumped up Monday's temperatures quite a bit now as we see some good recovery. I'm going back into the 50s now for Monday. And then as we enter the first part of March, Monday night and into Tuesday, the storm that could potentially pack a little more punch. First off, I think there's more cold air with this one. I'm probably going too high with those lower 40s. I could see us staying in the 30s for highs on Tuesday. Also have a chance of some snow and some rain. Right now, most models showing light precipitation, but there are a couple of forecast models that are kind of leaning a little heavier. But I would say right now I would focus on the lower chance, or at least the chance of lighter precipitation. I don't think it's going to be anything major at this point. It's more one of those northwest to southeast moving storm systems, which usually don't get as much moisture in those. So again, there are still some question marks with the first part of March there. One thing I can tell you, it is Statehood Day on March, Nebraska's birthday coming in March 1st. So there you go. There's your forecast for today. Looking pretty good, especially heading into the weekend. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you have a great Wednesday.